crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the New York Mets. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. So the New York Mets were not the postseason last year, but they've made some key additions, and they're among the league favorites now. There's a real hunger around this team, Chris, and with the fan base, they really think they've got a shot to make some noise this year.
They do, Boog, and I don't think that's unrealistic. They've made some nice moves in the offseason, tried to build up their roster, and now they look primed for a big year. Of course, that's not a guarantee of success. We've seen teams go on big spending sprees in the offseason in the past and just not back it up once the game starts, but they look like a real contender to me.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And taking the ball for the Mets, Freddie Peralta. Singing, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boog, this is a guy that struck out over 200 batters just a year ago, so he's definitely one of those guys that's got ridiculous swing and miss stuff. Hitters have to make a decision early, and that causes them to many times guess wrong and end up missing the baseball. But when you got a guy that's taking the mound and has the ability to send guys walking back to the dugout, it can be pretty fun to watch, and hopefully that's what we see.
Come on.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Oh, ready, man?
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Ozuna, the big bear. That one close, rule the ball. And that's ball one.
No, I'm not going to challenge it. Too early. I'm going to get two challenges too early.
Circle change. Low outside.
Up the middle. Nice grab. The feed for one. To first.
Nice.
Play. Nicely done.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. And now it's Brandon Lau. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
Two down, nobody on.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
Swings through that one for strike two.
Low outside.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Circle change. Middle outside.
Good job to fight that one off.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
The 1-2. Paxton misses. It's a strikeout. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. The starter today, Siggy, is Paul Skeens. The young phenom has taken the league by storm.
No doubt about it, and he followed up that Rookie of the Year in 2024 with the Cy Young Award last season. Truth is, he's not intimidated by big league hitters at all. He finished last season with a sub-2 ERA, the first pitcher in the league to pull that off in 3 years.
Late swing, foul to the left. And the 0-1. That one. left center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in there with a double. Nice way to start the year.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one on video because that's the kind of swing you want to post. So many positives that led to that knock.
Runner in scoring position, no outs.
Come on, Soto.
Here's Juan Soto.
Let's go, Soto.
And a foul ball.
Damn, I was late. That was me. Damn.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here on opening day.
Man, I'm an idiot. Come on, Sean.
That misses. Ball 1. Schemes. One of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. And at second. Gonzalez settles underneath it. And there's one down.
Damn it.
Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
So now with one away and a man at second. And here is Bobichette.
Come on, guys. We got to run in scoring position and bring him home, man. Damn.
The bit behind that swing. It's strike 1.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high-leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Check swing. He held up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swings and sends a rocket to right. 2 down.
Damn it, man.
The batter down for Polanco. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Gets out of the way.
No need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Back.
And on second, 2 down.
Oh, late?
And that one.
Damn, man. Oh, I screwed up, man. I had a running score position, could have been more home. I screwed up. Man, I screwed up. I know. I'm sorry. I know, I'm sorry. We had a guy running scoring position, couldn't bring him home. It's my fault. Damn.
Top of the second at the plate for Pittsburgh, Spencer Horwitz. Peralta making his first start of the year. And he was selected to the All-Star game last year.
Man, that pitch is dominant. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
That one finds the zone. 0-2 down.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think this guy's got to climb the ladder out there.
And he'll 2. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again.
Straight three. Got him.
One away.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. Not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Here's O'Neal Cruz.
Hey.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Next offering is foul back.
Slider. Middle inside.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
You know, the danger with the slider is leaving it out over the heart of the plate and getting contact on it. If you're going to miss, you want to miss towards the corners, not in the middle. Right there, he does a great job with hard break at the end. He ran it inside. Very difficult to do anything.
No, I'm not going to challenge it.
As a hitter.
Jake Mangum stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
He swings and fouls one off. No score here in the second.
Low outside.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Circle change. Low middle.
2 down, nobody on. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul.
Low inside.
Straight three, baby.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Nice, baby. That's nice. Let's go.
No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Brett Baty.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
High fly ball down the left field line. Carrying well. Makes the catch against the wall. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. In the air, left field. And it falls. And that's a one-out single.
What if they're looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle? That's a ball that a lot of times you see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just dived on a way to drop in on the green stuff and base hit.
Here is Marcus Simeon. Fastball is outside. Man at first, one away. Swung on, belted. That one carrying and gone.
Yes. Woohoo!
Marcus Simeon sends one out the opposite way. His first homer of the year, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 2-0.
Let's go, Mets.
His plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
One down. So here's Robert now. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
98, damn. I was late. I was way
Here
late.
comes the 0-1. In the air, foul off first. 2 away. And the batter now, Tyrone Taylor. Misses the sweeper. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here on opening day. And that's in there for a strike and quickly nothing in 2.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at it for a while.
Yeah.
He might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Gonna count 1-2.
Damn.
Mets had 2 runs on this blast. And it's 2-0. Back here at Citi Field, at the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. Gonzalez wants another look at the call strike. It's a challenge.
Oh, he challenging it?
Just barely missed the call is overturned. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. This one in the air right field. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Damn.
Double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Here's Joey Bart now.
Yep, that ball went out.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
We call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Line drive, base hit. Here comes Gonzalez. He'll score easily.
Damn.
RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. That pretty much splits the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now the third baseman, Jared Triolo.
Come on, guys.
Got the back going too soon. It's strike 2.
And now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball.
Strike 3.
Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat and do the count.
Come on, strike 3. Yes!
Swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Zingy, here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. And he's been pretty solid till now, so he may stick with this strategy.
Low inside.
O'Hearn, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
1 run across to the frame so far here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Got him.
That's 2 in a row.
Caught him looking, baby.
He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate.
Slayer. Middle outside.
Line drive, and that's base hit out into center field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Lau at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time.
Come on, guys.
Base hit into the outfield. Runner around third. And
Got him.
cut down, and that ends the
Got him, baby. What do you think you was doing? What do you think you was doing?
With 2 outs and a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
go to the last of the third. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor. In the air to left center, and it drops in. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And now it's Juan Soto.
Come on, Soto.
That one almost got him.
Come on, baby. What? No, I'm not gonna try this too early. Not gonna do it.
Slice hard but foul. Lindor gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Upper deck, baby. Juan Soto.
His first homer of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 4-1.
You almost feel bad for the baseball when Juan Soto hits it. His swing is so powerful. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one. Everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Rolled his jet up to the dish. He's 0 for 1. This one in the air center field. Cruz on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Mets, first baseman.
Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Jorge Polanco. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Yeah, he was.
Lined in the left center, should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year.
Nice.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. Got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
1 out, runner at second. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. Fly to left his first time.
I should have swung at that one.
That one ripped but foul. 1 out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third.
Come on, baby.
On the ground, and that's a fair ball. Polanco coming around third. The relay now throws on the brakes and he's safe getting back.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Francisco Alvarez digs in now. Swing and a pop over near the wall. Has room and he makes the catch.
Damn.
Up next for the Mets, second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Now it's Marcus Semien. He's already homered in this game. Right through there for a strike.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
2 on, 2 outs. Tap foul to plate.
Hey, it's still early in this ball game, but you know this at bat right here could be a big factor in the outcome. You think about it. There's a chance to really blow this thing open right here.
Damn,
Swing
struck him
and
out.
a miss. Struck him out. They limit the damage here, but 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 4-1. Back here in Queens, at the plate for Pittsburgh, Spencer Horwitz.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
You know, these Pirates just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The 0-2. Bounced up the middle. Lindor tosses to first.
Nice.
That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Up next for the Pirates, O'Neal Cruz.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
The Buccos trailing by 3. Top half of inning number 4.
Come on, baby.
Well, he's got ahead with 2
Nice.
pitches down in his zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Got him.
Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Clearly fooled on that curveball and tried to hold up the swing, but it didn't matter anyway. Pitch caught the zone, so he'd have been better off just letting that thing fly and hoping he makes some sort of contact.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jake Mangum.
Circle change. Low outside.
The 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
Straight 3, straight 3.
Ball 1 low.
Especially with 2 strikes.
Circle change. Low outside.
Going straight 3, straight 3.
Swing.
Got it.
Yes, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Nothing doing here from Pittsburgh, and they trail it 4-1. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. The leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
And a swing and a miss. That one misses. Ball 1. This one in the air, right field. Automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground.
There's
Nice.
something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Tyrone Taylor, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Club.
That one fouled hard the
Damn.
other way.
I was late.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out here on opening day. Pitch kicks away. Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Up next for the Mets, shortstop
of the Mets order, here's Francisco Lindor. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Fought off foul. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
The 1-1.
Why did I swing at that? I'm an idiot. Man, I'm an idiot.
Just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
That one misses. Ball 3. Got him swinging. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Here's Juan Soto.
Yet another solid game for the top hitter in the league, Brew. Same consistency at the plate in this one that he's brought all season. You can see why he's on top.
On the ground, right side.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Serious?
It's so hard to slow yourself down when
Serious?
you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
And that is out of play. Man at second. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Inside, backs him off again. Now there's a bullet down the line. Robert on his way around third. He'll score. It's 5-1. And
Nice.
second with an RBI double.
Comes through with the RBI. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Paul Steens gives way, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. On the mound now for the Pirates, Carmen Mlodzinski getting ready to make his season debut. Let's
go, Matt.
To hit. Just a slow ground ball this time. On to O'Hearn, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. It's now 5-1. We go to the top of the fifth. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez.
Circle change. Low outside.
And first offering is fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Come on.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. This is Joey Barton. Singled and drove in a run his first time through.
Ah, I'm late.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Here's your one.
Go, baby.
Ball inside.
No.
Four-seam
Gonzalez
fastball.
aboard here at first with nobody out. And a big swing and a miss.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Back three.
Goes down
Got him.
swinging for the strikeout. strikeout number 8.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
I'm in the 7th inning. I'll probably warm up somebody.
Triolo now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Low outside.
Come on, come on.
Liner.
Got it.
Second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. 1 for 2.
Four-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Strike 3.
And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 left for Pittsburgh. They're down here 5-1. Back here at Citi Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets. It's fouled away.
Well, these Mets, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits. That goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Mets.
I'm not saying they do, but with the way they're squaring up the ball right now, it's almost like they know what's coming. They seem very confident at the plate.
Next to hit, Brett Beatty.
That's the ball.
Let's go, Mets. Let's go, Mets.
In the air to left center. Gonzalez under this one. 2 up, 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those could be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Digging in, Francisco Alvarez. Rips that one to right.
Damn it, right to
That
him.
is the 3rd out of the inning.
Right to him.
Down in order go the Mets. They lead this one, though, 5-1.
Well, y'all complaining, we're winning, all right?
Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game.
You know what? I like this, man. I really do.
Ozuna.
The designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
I went to the 7th to get somebody warmed up. Probably get somebody warmed up in the 7th just in case. Let's see if I can push my pitcher all the way almost to the 9th. Let's see if I could. But I don't want to test it out.
Circle change. Low outside.
Swings through that one.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
High inside.
No!
Question about this.
Damn!
Out of here.
Damn, I left that ball hanging. Damn.
So he goes yard to left. His first homer of the year, and they inch closer. It's 5-2.
Damn, I let that fastball hang. That was my fault. I left that fastball hanging. Damn it. He knocked it out too.
They thought he could blow a high fastball.
Yeah, I did.
He was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Damn. That was on me. I let that ball hang. I get my man Luke, the AJ Minor, get him warmed up.
Unknown caller.
Play.
High outside.
Always excited to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here on opening day.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Ball to strike.
Inside, ball 2.
Circle change. Low inside.
That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Come on, play 3. Yes.
Threw it for the K. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Low inside.
High chopper to third.
Damn it.
Throw, and he can't hang on to it.
Come on.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
Come on, guys. Don't screw up.
Throwing errors from third base from time to time, and that's a pretty good example of why. If you don't get behind the throw properly, it's really easy to throw a power sinker over there to first. And first baseman, I'm sure he wants another shot at that pick, try to bail out his teammate, but that was just a tough one to come up with.
Grounds one to short. They take the force out. Quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Now a chance for Jake Mangum. That one missed.
Circle change. Low middle.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Circle change. Low outside.
On the ground to short. Lindor. On to first. That is the inning. Bucks draw a bit closer on this long ball. It's 5-2.
You see it, tell me you believe it. Yeah, like Rick, Joe, I don't talk.
Leading off.
And next for New York, Marcus Semien. And he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A two-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
Ground ball right side. He takes it on his own. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Mets, center fielder Luis Robert Jr.
Luis Robert now. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Johan Ramirez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Matson also throwing.
Come on, guys. Let's go, man.
Swings.
Damn.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
How was I late?
Not able to catch up to that velocity.
I was late? Damn. Oh. Yeah, caught me looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter.
Yeah, Cam caught me looking.
Sit on him for a little while.
It is.
You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Yeah.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Carmen Michinski done for the afternoon. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. New pitcher on here, Isaac Matson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. Yeah, that's foul off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Battling here as he fouls it away. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. And that one is off the wall. So the lineup flips over. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits the contact so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too.
Yes.
On its way out of here. A 2-run blast. And they add to their lead. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So 2 down, Juan Soto now. He's already homered here in this one. That's towards center. Cruz settles under this one. And the inning is over. Another look at the long ball from Francisco Lindor.
Lindor hit a G, baby.
Top of inning number 7 at the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez.
Player, middle outside.
First pitch swinging.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
The throw to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Joey Bart up here.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
And first offering is fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Swings through that one.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Get out of here,
That's a
baby.
really great job of sequencing. Pitch before, good fastball through the zone, and as a hitter, you got to be ready to get on that with 2 strikes. He breaks it off. Good slider to the outside corner of the plate. Tell you what, that was a really good pitch.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
That one fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
2 down, nobody on. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
He had his last inning. He's getting tired of his last inning.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And his 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whips. Bucks go down quietly. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Back here in Queens, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
I don't need to warm him up yet.
And first offering is fouled off. That one catches the corner.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And that one almost got him.
Come on.
Liner, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco. Hit hard but foul off to the left.
I gotta better do my timing sometimes be off. I gotta do a better job at that.
Bichette on at first, nobody out.
That was late. That was my fault. That was all me. I was late. That was all me.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Oh, look at the stop.
Oh, nice.
And 2. What
that was nice.
Play.
Oh, man,
that was nice.
Smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Base is empty after the double play. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. 1 for 3.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And foul ball.
I would say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Here's the 0-2. Goes down.
Oh, caught me looking.
Mets go down quickly, but they're still on top 7-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. A.J. Minter.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Ryan O'Hearn getting ready to hit. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
Come on.
Pulls out
Foul ball.
Minter, a 6-foot lefty, 215 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2015.
Circle change. Low inside.
1-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Come on, baby.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
The 1-2.
Making me work.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
No, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Damn.
Off, still 1-2.
Two-seam fastball. Middle inside.
Come on, straight through, baby.
Line drive,
That ball's
and
foul.
that's just foul.
Two-seam fastball. Low inside.
Man, he's making me work.
Got
him.
For the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Marcelo Zuna coming up to hit.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Two-seam fastball. Low inside.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
And that's it for a strike. 0-2.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Come on, straight through, straight through, straight through.
Caught him.
Got him, yes.
No, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction,
Could have been a ball.
base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter. Any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run
Four-seam
homer.
fastball. High outside.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a foul out of play.
Circle change. Low inside.
Straight through, straight through.
Stays alive.
Circle change. Low inside.
0-2 now.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Got him. Dave Lawrence rings him up. It's the Mets 7 and the Pirates 2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Yohan Ramirez.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way, because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Center field.
Way to go, baby.
Leadoff single.
Up next for the Mets, second baseman
Marcus Semien up now for the Mets. And ball
that's off the
1.
plate.
Ramirez will challenge that pitch, thinking it's a strike. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. So they're now out of challenges. And the 1-0. Base hit.
Nice try.
To second. He's in there.
Safe, baby.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
First and second, no outs. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. He was late there, strike 1. First and second, no outs. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. This This one in the air, right field. And there's one away.
Up next for the Mets, right fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
Now it's the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm a complete idiot.
Swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Now he's challenging the called strike. And the strike call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. Alvarez on second. Simeon over at first with one away. Lined into right. Mangum takes it in for the out. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Mets, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Back to the top of the order now. And up next for New York, Francisco Lindor.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Foul ball. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Base knock, center field. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away.
Here's the ball. It's hit right back up the middle. Clearly a base hit. I mean, that's one of those where you're expecting a guy from second to score.
Now the number 2 hitter, Juan Soto.
Yet another solid performance for the league leader in average.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. One run across, and it bangs off the wall. The run comes in from second, and his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around.
I could have sworn that was going to be a home run. Oh.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Yohan Ramirez out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Hunter Barco gets the ball now.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that one out your team needs from you.
At the plate, Bo Bichette. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. This one in the air, center field, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. 9th inning coming up. The Mets lead this one 9-2. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. All set to start the 9th in this one. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Spencer Horwitz.
Middle outside.
Nope, outside.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. No challenges left for them now.
2-seam fastball. Low outside.
The 1-0. Left field. That one gets down for a hit. And a man aboard.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Cruz stands in now and watches strike 1.
Low middle.
Try and get a double play.
Next offering is fouled back.
When the leadoff man gets on, you want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. One out man at first. Jake Mangum digs in now. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Two-seam fastball. High inside.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Two-seam fastball. Low outside.
Swing and a foul straight back.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
The 0-2. In the air, left field. Soto moving under it. 2 away down.
One more, baby. Game over.
A little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now, Nick Gonzalez.
Two-seam fastball. High outside.
Outside. And it's 1-1.
Two-seam fastball.
Horowitz off of first with 2 away. On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Coming home. The relay to the plate. He's safe, and it's 9-3.
Picks himself up an RBI. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So, man aboard, Joey Bart, the next Pirate to hit.
Two-seam fastball. Low outside.
And a foul ball.
Two-seam fastball. Middle outside.
The Pirates.
Strike
down
3,
to their
strike
final
3.
strike.
Nope, that's foul.
Two-seam fastball. Low inside.
Come on, strike 3, strike 3.
And a good eye there.
Turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
And that is the ball game.
Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals. You want to keep that momentum going, knowing the offense can score at will, bring it into the next one, and get another W.
9-3 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Nah, I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. I ain't trying to do too much. I'm trying to stay tapped in, yeah. Chase you up, I don't need distractions, yeah. Connected, I'm obsessed with manifesting. Yes, I'm only worried about my checklist. Probably spent 6 on my family's expenses. Money made the memory, so I do not regret. Feeling like I'm God's best investment. I don't got no time to pass it. Paris Fashion Week, they asking me if we can who the best is. What's the metric? Yes, it's me. Going crazy on a daily. I don't see a reason why I should stop now. Thought it was the bottom. How you think I feel on top now? Magnificent. Universe roll my song.
Thanks for joining my live. I really appreciate it.